Elon Musk is suing Openai for breach of contract. The billionaire entrepreneur says the US firm is now putting profit before its founding principle of developing AI responsibly. Mr. Musk, who helped set up the firm, says Microsoft has ploughed billions into Openai and has in effect turned it into a subsidiary. The two companies deny the claim, but US regulators are investigating the parameters of Microsoft's investment. Mr. Musk left Openai in 2018 to set up his own rival. He has warned before that the unfettered use of generative artificial intelligence could pose an existential.
Elon Musk wants OpenAI to commit to their open source vision and promise. Full stop. There is no denying this is his view on AI across the board. So much so that this week he announced Grok will be made open sourced. It is likely not a recent revelation, but considering Elon Musk's departure in 2018, one might argue that he made a prudent decision to distance himself from the operational intricacies of OpenAI. The question arises, should he not concern himself with the organization's internal affairs? At first glance, such inquiries may be prompted by headlines alone. However, upon closer inspection, Musk's stance reveals a thoughtful perspective, positioning him as a proponent of AI principles, supported by valid and rational thoughts.
Elon Musk sued Sam Altman, the co-founder of OpenAI, claiming that he breached his contract by pursuing profits over the public good.
Archie here, your tour guide to the world of AI. At the surface, this lawsuit seems quite trivial, but when you peel back the layers a bit, this could have a larger impact than you think. In fact, this could be one of those turning points in the AI race that no one realizes until years down the road. Let me show you why. How did the whole lawsuit headline come to light? While it might appear to be business as usual with Sam Altman making significant strides at OpenAI and Elon Musk venturing into Grok AI, one should not hastily assume a competitive motive. Despite the dynamic developments, Musk's statements do not hint at jealousy. In a legal filing in a California court, Musk asserted that Altman and other executives breached the founding agreement, deviating from the original mission of benefiting humanity. Did Elon Musk and his teams at Tesla and SpaceX abandon their commitment to scrutinizing OpenAI's founding agreement? The unequivocal answer is no. Musk's involvement with OpenAI was not merely a fleeting connection. He invested a substantial $50 million in the organization's growth before parting ways in 2018. A man of such substantial investment is undoubtedly attuned to the nuances of the founding agreement. Wouldn't you agree? Beyond what was written on paper, Sam Altman had openly talked about their OpenAI vision. Just the day after OpenAI launched in December 2015, Sam Altman had an interview with Vanity Fair. In that interview, they discussed what the magazine described as a non-profit company to save the world from a dystopian future. Altman talked about his vision for keeping artificial intelligence safe and distributing it widely. He also talked about his excellent working relationship with his then co-chair, Tesla CEO Elon Musk. Altman said, "I really trust him," which is obviously important to everyone involved. Was the trust between Elon Musk and Sam Altman unidirectional? Their collaboration at OpenAI spanned only 3 years before Musk decided to part ways, citing discontent with the organization's trajectory. Musk particularly voiced concerns about OpenAI's departure from its initial open source and nonprofit model, opting instead to forge alliances with companies like Google and ultimately transitioning to a closed source format. This transformation implied a shift towards becoming a for-profit entity effectively under Microsoft's control, a direction Musk could not endorse, as it contradicted his original vision for OpenAI. These disagreements, among various other factors, led to Musk's resignation and cessation of financial support for the OpenAI project. Despite this, the public perception was that the matter had faded into obscurity. However, behind closed doors, Altman and his team continued efforts to commercialize and privatize their project. This further irked Musk, prompting him to take legal action once he had gathered sufficient evidence. The crux of Musk's lawsuit centers on the allegation that OpenAI breached its initial commitment to share its technology with the public and contribute to humanity's welfare. According to Musk, OpenAI's acceptance of substantial investment from Microsoft marked a departure from its original mission, transforming the organization into a predominantly for-profit venture. The legal proceedings additionally assert that OpenAI purports its artificial intelligence has advanced toward achieving artificial general intelligence. In simpler terms, this implies that they assert their AI system equals or potentially surpasses human cognitive capabilities. The lawsuit underscores this assertion as constituting perhaps the greatest existential threat we face today. Archie here. If you can't tell by now, Musk is simply not having it. Interested to hear so far? Do you agree with Musk and his rationale for the lawsuit? Let me know down below. Now, before we get to how the outcome of this lawsuit will impact AI indefinitely, you need to understand Musk's views on AI safety, because then it will start to make a bit more sense. So, what are Elon Musk's views on AI safety and ethics? Elon Musk's perspective on AI safety and ethics consistently revolves around prudence, regulation, and the responsible advancement of AI technology. Co-founding OpenAI with the overarching vision of ensuring the safe development of artificial general intelligence and its equitable distribution for the benefit of humanity, Musk has been unwavering in his commitment to these principles. A vocal proponent of collaborative endeavors within the AI community to propel safety research, Musk emphasizes the importance of restricting the authority granted to AI systems. He contends that developers must integrate ethical considerations into AI development, a stance that resonates with prevailing concerns in the field. Despite Musk's deep engagement with artificial intelligence and robotics, he underscores the necessity for government and regulatory bodies to play a supervisory role in AI development, envisioning the potential challenges in the employment landscape if AI or robotics were to surpass human intelligence. Musk foresees significant disruptions. He emphasizes the potential adverse consequences, such as job scarcity, as organizations may favor AI subscriptions or invest in robotics that operate autonomously, rendering human supervision obsolete. From an ethical standpoint, Musk emphasizes the critical need for careful consideration and oversight in the face of advancing AI capabilities. While it is acknowledged that individuals such as Sam Altman may feel confident in their mastery of the situation, there remains a possibility that unforeseen flaws exist in AI systems, potentially leaving investors unaware of imperfections not disclosed in advertising. The incident involving Gemini serves as a stark illustration of such occurrences. In a rather ironic turn of events, Gemini, touted as one of the most highly anticipated AI technologies globally, was put to the test. Specifically, when tasked with generating an image of Elon Musk, the outcome was as follows. Consider a scenario in which an aircraft manufacturing company integrates artificial general intelligence into its operations, resulting in a significant reduction in its workforce. Subsequently, the company embarks on its inaugural international flight, transporting over 200 passengers from New York to London. Unbeknownst to the manufacturer, the AGI guiding the aircraft was exclusively trained with the United States coordinates, and the aircraft operates without a conventional pilot, relying solely on its self-flying capabilities powered by AGI. What potential consequences and implications do you envision in such a situation? How we craft AI and its impact to society matters, and it's clear Musk gets that. It's prudent to advocate for a philosophy emphasizing the meticulous oversight of technologies wielding substantial societal influence to prevent inadvertent harm. Considering the strategic decisions undertaken by Altman, unregulated advancements in this trajectory could potentially manifest a real-world scenario reminiscent of the Terminator narrative in the future. After all this, you start wondering, what about Elon Musk's new AI, which was recently introduced on the X app? Is he being hypocritical? In reality, Grok is positioned for success under Elon Musk's distinct vision. Unlike the current framework established by OpenAI, Grok is specifically engineered to furnish immediate access to real-time information within the X platform. This unique feature sets it apart from the other models, granting it access to an extensive database of real-time information. Moreover, it's noteworthy that Grok was not initially intended to be open-sourced. However, in a recent development, Elon Musk declared this week that Grok will undergo a transition to become an open-source platform. This significant shift carries substantial implications, rendering Musk's claims against OpenAI immune to accusations of hypocrisy. Undoubtedly, this marks a notable triumph for the open-source community, introducing a significant twist in the ongoing dispute between Altman and Musk. In light of the ongoing legal proceedings, it is imperative to monitor the responses from both Altman and OpenAI to Elon Musk's lawsuit. OpenAI has robustly countered Musk's legal claims, contending that he played a substantial role in advocating for the commercialization of its AI technologies. The company has presented correspondences illustrating Musk's active involvement in discussions pertaining to the monetization of AI products, underscoring his initial commitment to substantial funding, which, according to OpenAI, was not fully realized. In an official statement, OpenAI said that it did not violate its agreement with Musk because there was no founding agreement or any agreement at all with Musk, as the complaint itself makes clear. Additionally, OpenAI highlighted Musk's proposals advocating for a shift toward a profit-oriented model, emphasizing the financial requirements for achieving success in developing artificial general intelligence on a scale that necessitated funding beyond what a non-profit model could provide. The contrasting narratives between Altman and Elon Musk prompt questions about the accuracy of their recollections, an issue to be addressed within the legal proceedings. OpenAI, in response to Musk's lawsuit, plans to file a motion seeking dismissal. Their argument centers on the assertion that transitioning to a for-profit structure was imperative to secure the substantial funding and resources essential for AGI development. Thus far, OpenAI's narrative portrays a nuanced relationship with Musk, once a significant supporter who later evolved into a competitor and legal adversary. The intricacies of this relationship are poised to be deliberated in the forthcoming legal proceedings. And now, what we've all been waiting for. What does the future of AI hold based on how this lawsuit unfolds? If Elon were to emerge successful, here's what we think. Change in mission. If the court agrees that OpenAI strayed from its founding principles of open access and safety, they might be forced to prioritize these aspects more. This could mean releasing more research openly and focusing on responsible AI development. Limited profitability. A court win for Musk could restrict OpenAI's ability to pursue profit-driven ventures. This might limit their resources for research and development, potentially slowing their progress. Leadership changes. Depending on the severity of the ruling, there's a chance the court could mandate leadership changes within OpenAI. This could bring in new figures more aligned with Musk's vision. Partnership with Tesla. In his initial attempts, Musk reportedly wanted to merge OpenAI with Tesla. If he wins the lawsuit, there's a possibility he might push for a closer relationship between the two organizations. And finally, precedents for AI development. This lawsuit could set a precedent for how future AI research organizations balance innovation with accessibility and responsible development. Now, if OpenAI were to emerge victorious after all of this is said and done, what does this look like for the world of AI? For starters, we'll see continued current direction. This is the most likely scenario. OpenAI would likely continue its current trajectory, which involves a mix of open source research and commercially available tools through its for-profit arm. They might face renewed scrutiny regarding their balance between openness and profitability, but wouldn't be legally obligated to major changes. Strengthen relationship with Microsoft. Microsoft is a major investor in OpenAI. A legal victory for OpenAI could solidify their partnership and provide them with continued financial backing. Further, think collaboration between Copilot and ChatGPT. Less influence for Musk. Musk's influence over OpenAI's direction would likely diminish. However, depending on the specifics of the case and the judge's reasoning, some of his concerns regarding safety or open access might be addressed within OpenAI's existing structure. One undeniable aspect is that a favorable outcome for Elon Musk in the lawsuit against OpenAI, resulting in a reversion to an open source model, would likely benefit the global community. Such a shift would grant unrestricted access to all features, envisioning a scenario where GPT-4 or Sora, for instance, could be freely utilized, thereby simplifying various tasks. Furthermore, the prospect of a successful legal outcome against OpenAI holds significance beyond accessibility. It would serve as a mitigating factor against the perceived threat that artificial general intelligence poses to humanity. Celebrating such a victory goes beyond immediate gains. It has the potential to catalyze the establishment of regulations governing the development of artificial intelligence in the future. What to tell your friends tomorrow? In a nutshell, the absence of updates from the court notwithstanding, Elon Musk appears to present a compelling case. The transition from an open-source initiative that garnered investments to a for-profit entity under Altman's leadership raises pertinent inquiries. The burgeoning fixation on artificial general intelligence warrants a careful scrutiny, as the primary objective should be the augmentation of human capabilities rather than creating economic challenges through job scarcity, hindering individuals from meeting their basic needs. If it's not clear already, this lawsuit will matter. How about another glimpse into the future? Then you definitely need to check out this video.